Hello, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Honkai Star Rail. Now, I tried recording this morning, but it was under maintenance, so it should be done by now since it has been longer than 5 hours. So let's get into version 3.4. Fingers crossed. Yes! We have made it into version 3.4 this time. Yippee! I don't think I've ever been more glad that I started the video when I did. Alright,
Not a good sign
let's
to be
view it.
empty-handed.
Well, I need to read.
Following the return
No.
of the core flames of reason and death, Aquila is the only titan that we still need to campaign against. Phainon asks us to recreate the past, and he repeatedly challenges the Flame Reaver to hone his abilities. The Flame Chase journey's triumphant conclusion draws nigh, yet a sudden disturbance occurs in the Holy City. Using the Council of Elders and the Cleaners, Elysiae made sure that her fall paved the road forward for the Flame Chase. Amidst his grief, Phainon takes up the mantle of leadership, giving a speech to unite the people. Cypher also returns on a mission, promising to protect Kefali's core flame while the Flame Chase party is away from the city. With the help of the Twilight Courtyard's last descendant of the sky, Hyacinth, the party ascends to Aquila's flying fortress. Hyacinth resolves to fulfill the duty passed down over generations of her family, only to discover that the glorious feat of Elysiae the Day Thunder Knight campaigning against Aquila was nothing more than a blood-stained lie. At the same time, in the city of the dead dragon's bones, Cypher contends with the Flame Reaver, who comes seeking the core flame. Though she holds out for some time, she is no match and is slain in the end. But she had already given Kefali's core flame to Spirit Thief Bartolos, ordering them to wait for an opportunity to deliver the core flame to Phainon and the others. The Flame Chasers fight together to defeat the Sky Titan, which has become a combined being of the god and a mortal. As they are trying to escape from the Eye of Twilight, the Dawn device suddenly goes out, and Hyacinth is forced to return the core flame early and remain in the sky to bear divine authority, becoming the protector.
Bro, everyone either dies or gets isolated. The
Following
story is
Cypher's
not
death,
happy.
The divine power of trickery dissipates, and the 1,000-year dawn of Akama that is sustained by her lie comes to an end. The Holy City is met with the merciless invasion of the Black Tide, as the powerful Flame Reaver moves in ever closer.
Dude, I feel like Cypher was probably the
At
most
this moment of
powerful
crisis,
of the Chrysos ears, because she was the one that
Casterus,
kept
Trina
Alchema
and Trina,
alive for 1,000 years.
Cartonis, the Holy City Guards, and Don Hung all laid their lives on the line so that the Deliverer would have the chance to complete his mission. After making sure that I would remain safe, Phainon enters the vortex of Genesis alone.
He's in this location immediately outside the mission. Wait. What's new in here? Oh, right. It's got a very pathetic discount on it for 41 days. That's still, how much money? Like, $50. Which is absolutely monstrous, absolutely insane. Yeah, there's no way I'm getting that at all. There's still this, which is $9 ticket. I did get this last time. There's also a gift box, which is 26. No thanks, take a pass on all those. What about this? Get this Phainon fated gift. They're not here yet though, are they? Then there's also these people. We've got Treeby, Sunday, and Sparkle. Take a look at this. They have got a lot more light cones available now. Pretty cool. Oh, apparently I've already done that, so I guess I'll take it. Yeah, there's like 5 more or something. 2 elephants, an origami big clash, multiplayer. Okay. Pretty average. Yeah, it comes in 8 days. Figured. Nova Flare? Didn't know about that. About that. Origami clash with me. Aptitude Showcase. That's the same as before. Alright. So yeah, that's coming out in 8 days, which gives us time to finish new gameplay. Gives us time to finish the main story first before it comes out. Which I think is pretty nice. 1280. I'm gonna save up for Saber anyway. Alright then, time for us to get going. For the sun is set to die. How many do I get? 300? 300 stellar jades for this one? Correct.
Oh, there's something fun over there. Come on, let's go.
Please stay close to us. We need to rendezvous with Lord Dong Hung.
We will do everything in our power to clear the path for you.
There he is! Lord Dong Hung!
Quick, we must assist him!
I think it's fine.
What are you doing here? Where's Phainon?
Wait, he has voice now. He's got a voice! Let's go!
We are under Lord Phainon's orders to escort both of you to safety, no matter the cost. Leave this to me and the Holy City Guards. Zeph, take them and go.
Wait, Namosini.
Namosini? That's how you pronounce her name?
Black-clad swordmaster. Something seems off.
At some point earlier, they suddenly froze in place, not moving at all. Like some kind of omen. Right. We don't know exactly what's happening, but retreating is the safest choice right now.
Pretty glad he's gotten his voice back.
I don't know which demigod graced us with this miracle. Please, come with us.
Phainon, is he going to be alright?
Who fucking knows, bro?
Believe in his resolve to save Akaman.
We're gonna get dragged back into this at some point, but let's just get the fuck out of here first. Any chests? No, but there are ghosts. What the fuck? Why are there ghosts?
The Flame Reaver isn't pursuing us.
This really be some divine intervention?
Could this really be some kind of divine intervention?
We can't stay here for long. Lady Trinan's sentry gate is just outside the city. Let's keep moving.
I feel the same. Someone should stay and help Phainon complete Aeronova. For now, let's get back in contact with the Express and plan our next move. That's the safest course of action. We need more information.
On that note, I have a proposal.
Oh, fuck off, Elysiae.
Who's there?
I hope.
Oh no,
to
it's
convey a
Screwlum, never mind, not
message
Elysiae.
To the two nameless.
Yeah. Another
Mr.
robot, though.
Screwlum?
Who are you? Stand down. I order you to maintain a distance of 10 paces.
It's okay, guard. This one is not our enemy.
It has been a while, nameless of the Astral Express. I'm glad I arrived in time to stop that black-clad one from harming you further.
So it was you.
Rest assured, Madam Herta and I have come here for the sake of Amphorius.
You two know this anti-Catheran? Does he come from the same people as Counselor Lygus?
Don't worry, guard. This gentleman is an ally of the Trailblaze. Would you mind giving us a moment to speak in
This
private?
gentleman.
Of course. We'll wait nearby. Please stay safe.
Will do, bitch.
I fully understand your situation. For now, the only thing I can do is temporarily freeze that black-clad one in place. Time is limited, so I'll keep this brief. The place where you stand, Amphorius, is a world constructed from data and memoria, an experimental field of a certain eon.
Figured.
And now, this isolated sandbox world is rapidly falling into a third path. Destruction.
Destruction.
Conclusion. If Amphorius continues unchecked on this course, a Lord Ravager will complete its evolution and metamorphosis, and emerge from the surging tides. The cosmos as we know it will suffer irreversible consequences. The disaster that this Lord Ravager intends to trigger may be far more severe than the Law Fu's Stellaron crisis, because its goal is the Eon of Erudition.
News.
Putting aside the complex details of the inferences involved, I have a request to make. For one of you nameless to stay behind on Amphorius, acting as an informant, in order to prevent the wrath of destruction from ravaging the cosmos. This world is enveloped in a firewall that defies explanation, and the flow of time here is also different from reality. Madam Herta and I can only tear open a gap and project images inside. However, the accidental crash landing of the express car notwithstanding, both of you were able to successfully land here. There must be some principle behind this we have yet to fully grasp. It will take time to uncover the reason. Before then, if one of the Nameless is willing to stay and witness the fate of this world, or to push it along when necessary, it would be of great assistance.
Mr. Screwlum, I believe you. So I only have one thing I'd like to confirm with you. As Amphorius is already facing its end, how can we guarantee the safety of the person who stays behind?
Look at this, if you would. This curio is called a chronocognitive anchor. The two of you may view it as a kind of space anchor in the world of erudition. As long as you carry it with you, your individual data structure will be protected and will remain unaffected by the influence of digital tsunamis. When required, it can also serve as a bridge for communications between the internal and external world. Of course, it is not curio with unlimited uses. may only be held by one person. The connection being interfered with. Decide quickly as possible. 2 final messages. 1, the Intellitron named Lygus, possibly the primary culprit behind everything. 2, Bertha discovered a clue. Miss March has already been drawn into Amphorius.
Now we need to get out of here because that guy's gonna come and try and attack us.
Cold. It's freezing. Hold on. Am I dreaming? This is way too strange. Everything's spinning. And I can see webbaboos flying around. But I was literally just talking to Himeko. How did I... When did I... That's it! She warned me about this place right before Klipoth glimpsed her.
Oh, Jesus Christ, this place.
Oh no. Have I accidentally walked onto some weird path? Have I done something crazy without remembering? Unless forcing Pom-Pom into new outfits and borrowing Mr. Yang's shoulder massager counts. Hold up. No way! Stepping onto the path of elation can't be this simple, right?
Child of remembrance, step forth into the depths of the path space.
Who's there? Hey, cut it out. If you're there, just come out and talk, okay? You're freaking me out. I can't even think straight. Hold on. Is that a gate?
Cast aside your fears. Step forward through the gate of memory.
The voice. Is it showing me the way out?
Oh, yo, thanks for the chronocognitive anchor.
Oh no, don't fall for it. They're lying to you. Turn back now. Wait, Master Diviner? From the Luofu? Master Diviner, what brings you here?
What's this lady from the...
And you, Miss Messenger.
Yeah, Messenger.
Do I know you from somewhere?
Good to see you again, March. A pleasure to see you, Miss March.
What the
That's
fuck?
it! Master Diviner used the Matrix of
No.
Prescience to help me
Well.
search for my memories.
No,
And
probably
you,
not.
Miss Messenger, we met in that memory space. You said to me,
Hello.
the
I am
value
here.
of your life does not lie in what happened in the past, but in the present and the future.
Your memory serves you well. March, I conducted some experiments with the 6-phase ice you left us. Thanks to the
Close.
Garden of Recollection,
Quotes.
the Matrix of Prescience has made a breakthrough in extrapolating the past. Now, we might be able to bypass the obstacles and look directly into your history. The Master Diviner is right. Continue down this path, and you'll be able to find your lost memories at the end. Since we last met, you've grown much alongside the Trailblaze. You should be strong enough now to bear the weight of your past.
well, there goes my Ice Princess fairy tale. I need to know, Master Diviner, Miss Messenger, this isn't just another dream, is it? If this is real, why reach out to me at this exact moment?
The situation is dire. Your lost memories, they're crucial to the Garden of Recollection. She's right. The Garden of Recollection's existence hangs on your memories.
What?
The Garden of Recollection.
You may not want to sacrifice anything to preserve the garden for now, but in time, you'll understand. Your destiny and the path of remembrance are extremely, closely intertwined. Now go.
So, I just walk through that gate?
This way, March. Your past awaits beyond the Gate of Memory.
Stop! They're just mimicking people from your memories! Don't let those bad people deceive you! The gate.
It sounds like
Now
Trian.
it's... you two? Hey guys! What are you doing in a place like this?
March! There you are!
Finally.
The trailblazing journey just isn't the same without you.
This all seems a little suspicious, doesn't it?
Traveling's no fun without you around.
Well, duh! What's Team Trailblaze
Why
without
does she have a
its
mommy
star
voice now?
member? Wait a sec. You might look like you two, but...
We understand your confusion. The Garden's allies helped us establish this Neuralink to reach you.
Bullshit.
The Garden's allies? You mean Miss Black Swan?
Yes. She helped make this possible.
Bullshit.
Keep going, March. Find your past. Wake up. And travel with us again.
Bullshit.
That sounds really tempting. Finding my past and continuing to trailblaze new worlds with you?
Trust in yourself, March. It's gotten us this far, hasn't it? Follow us. Let's go through that gate together. Step into your past, March. Find your true self.
Wait up! Slow down! Those words sound so sweet.
Oh no, it's not. Who's...
I finally caught up.
Sounds like her though. It's the same voice actor, I'm sure of it.
Hey, are you alright?
That's... oh, that's...
I'll be okay. Just not used to running around.
Not Sarydra, I forgot her name.
Say, March, got a moment to talk before you make your decision?
She sounds like Trian.
Wait, that was you? Pushing the gate away? Sending those warnings? Yep, named Cyrene.
Cyrene.
It means ripples of past reverie. Easy to remember, right? Wait a minute. We actually look quite alike, don't we? Yeah. Your pink hair is just as eye-catching as mine. And we're both bright, pretty, and positive girls. Talk about coincidence. Wow, you're quite the smooth talker. But I can't disagree. Wait, you know my name is March? Have we met? No, But I've witnessed your story through those memories just now. It's incredible, really. We might have more in common than you think. I know exactly what you're going through, which is why I don't want to see you exploited or hurt.
You know what I'm going through?
I know, because I've been exactly where you are. This empty space has been my home for ages. I barely remember what time feels like anymore. But there's something I'll never forget. Trust me, that gate won't give you what you want.
You mean those people? They're lying? Luring me into a trap?
Yes, convincing, weren't they? They've studied your memories, using your deepest wishes against you. How dare they manipulate a young girl's feelings like that?
You don't say.
If you go through that door, the worst case scenario is you'll become their pawn, losing control over your own fate forever.
You've seen what's on the other side?
I may be stuck here with missing memories like you, but I still recall fragments of my homeland where I grew up. That door leads to Amphorius. Trust me, it's anything but welcoming. For ages, I've watched people walk through that door. They couldn't see or hear my calls. The voices beyond always promised safety, but I've never seen anyone return safely. So I had to try and stop you.
To be honest, I'm not sure what to believe. But the fact that you're here, putting in all this effort to warn me, that means something. Tell me, Cyrene, how can I return to my world?
It's really easy, actually. Just turn around and walk away from this place.
The girl cannot be trusted. Through the door, save the garden. Both of you, children of remembrance.
They never give up, do they? But don't let them sway you. Stick to your path. The return journey could take ages, longer than most lives. But that path will lead you home.
Thank you, Cyrene. I know what I need to do. I'm going through that gate. Into Amphorius.
Wait, what?
Wait, what?
Don't worry. I believe you. It's just that, for me, the only place I can call home is right beside my friends. Two of my closest friends are already on their way to Amphorius. They may seem capable, but only I know. They're absolute disasters waiting to happen. They won't last 5 minutes in a new world without me. That's why I need to go through. Amphorius or not. When the three of us are together, there's nothing we can't handle. We'll explore, understand, establish, and connect. After that, we'll find our way home together.
I see. You've got people who mean the world to you, too. That is so heartwarming. March, If that's what you've decided, you have my full support. Birds of a feather we are, looking all sweet and innocent, but with hearts of fire.
Whoa, eyes.
Oh, stop. You're making me blush. Well then, I guess this is it.
Bro, why is Irene so short? She's like all the way down there.
Do you think we'll see each other again?
Who knows? But don't worry about me. After all this time here, I've grown quite used to chatting with my imaginary friends.
Since Amphorius is your homeland, if there's a way to help you, my companions and I will do everything we can.
Then I'll look forward to that day. Your story awaits, March. Make it an epic one.
Where's March going? Estelle at Vortex of Genesis.
You okay there, friend? Something seems to be bothering you.
Vortex of Genesis.
The Vortex of Genesis. We made it back. Even this place has changed. Phainon. Is he ready for Aeronova?
Yeah, we've come such a long way. If what that machine gentleman said is true, if Amphorius is destined for destruction, then I'll stay by your side until the very end. Like how you and Dun Hung treasured the Express. Amphorius means everything to me. Right. Time to see the last core flame restored. Look, there's Phainon. And wait.
Oh, it's Bastard. Bastard number 1.
Remember, Scrollum's warning.
Yes, I remember.
And you, Lord Phainon, will wield that core flame to bury this ancient world.
Okay.
None of that matters now. This brutal, flame-chased journey has stripped away my delusions. I know the future is in some peaceful paradise with gentle west winds, just waiting to welcome us to step in. If what lies ahead is a mass of chaos, I shall cut through it myself and usher in the first ray of blazing sunlight. Is it truly you?
Hi, how you doing?
With one last chance to turn back, you still step forward.
What can I say?
How befitting of a trailblazer.
We're epic gamers.
As it happens, I find myself thinking the exact same thing. As our world nears its end, the ones who walk the infinite paths have embraced their destiny. As the Theoros, it is my duty to witness the world's future and oversee this final core flame ritual on their behalf. The trial of world-bearing, the ritual of Era Nova. I see. So you met my kindred spirit before I could erase his traces.
Partner, what are you saying? I've got my suspicions. How does a native Antikythera know so much about repairing vehicles from beyond the sky? Lord Lycus, how much do you truly know about Era Nova? Tell us everything.
Yeah, you bastard. Hee
Very well.
Tee.
I need no longer maintain this Theoros masquerade. You seek truth, Lord Phainon, and truth you shall have.
Oh boy.
As you know, when the old gods fell, someone had to bear their broken pillars to fill the vacant seats. Those who assume divine authority must prove themselves through trials. Yet, for Kephales's demigods, the possibility of overcoming the trials has forever been non-existent. For the world-bearing trial is the divine duty itself. Bringing forth the Era Nova and bearing its weight is an endless ordeal, ceasing only upon collapse. Precisely. The Era Nova ritual is not something that can be completed in an instant, no, but a long and arduous journey. While the sacrificial journeys of other demigods conclude in this world, Kephale must shoulder the gods' core flames, bear the memories of all worlds, and stand unwavering. Until the next world, when the black tide consumes the bearer, and all that they carry, leaving nothing behind.
Unless their core flame finds a new bearer.
The holy flame that illuminates all worlds rests in your hands. All that remains is one choice. Nurture it, pass it on to future generations, or extinguish it here and now. Deliverer, the fate of all worlds rests in your hands.
Enough testing. I've made my decision. But before I ignite the dawn of the next world, you need to promise me something. Two things, actually.
Speak your terms.
Promise me this. Professor Anax's vision of the new world is absolute. The world will be reborn from my memories. All souls, living and dead, will return as the first humans, unchanged from their past lives. And my friends, the fallen demigods, they shall transcend the cycle to become new titans. Our heroes shall not have died in vain.
Of course. This I can guarantee.
Good. The second one. Promise me the Trailblazer can return safely to her homeland, unbound by Amphorius' loss.
My apologies, but I cannot promise this. As you mentioned, she now bears the Time Titan's authority. Oh, her bonds with this world run too deep. Well, I stand corrected. An outsider like her does have ways to defy destiny.
Thank you, my friend, for everything you've done for this world. Though the next world may not remember, I shall never forget.
As the Theoros, I declare, Amphorius has determined her path. Step forward, heroes. Follow her path and see it through. Behold, oh gods, Amphorius has achieved her victory, and the Era Nova approaches. The radiant soul has arrived, having walked through the bustling nights, bearing the golden fire and blood, stepping with pride into daylight.
He is the pure child, walking upon the path of yesterday, today, and tomorrow.
He is the first to be born, first to be named among the nameless.
Eternal in form, limitless in reach. He treads the endless night underfoot.
Greatest of kings, protector of the displaced, raising humanity's children above their adversaries.
The firmament of molten gold courses through his very bones and flesh.
The greatest of schemes reveal against his breath and words. In the golden lakes of that beautiful new world, he shall wash himself clean.
There. Finish what we first and last wished for. To write an ending unlike any before, for this world we so deeply love.
Come, partner. Join me. The time has come for us all to face oblivion, or embark on one final grand journey.
Cutscene, here we go. It's returning the core flame. Oh.
What a magnificent and epic adventure. The hero's journey reaches its end, and the truth behind the Era Nova is about to be revealed. Is that truly the case? Here, as the Theoros, allow me to humbly request that you find a moment to listen to what I have witnessed. This is about the nature of Amphorius itself, a story of the prime mover of life. My, what a broad topic this is. Where shall we start? Ah, got it. Let's start at the very beginning. The Big Bang. The birth of particles. The emergence of all things. Just kidding. What I
You speak far too slowly. This is called the edition without it. The universe will merely be okay. Acquaintance loading Anaxagoras suggested everything in Amphorius exists through new spores, living in the memories of those yet to come. How beautifully it aligns, revealing universal truth in such simple terms. Only he could solve the riddle of what exactly are we. Oh, but you'll remember, even as the embodiment of reason, what mystery remained beyond his grasp.
If that is the case, who whose memories did the very first new spore sprout from?
Sages across ages have asked the gods, what's the prime mover of life? Well, let's set aside the gross teachings for now, look further past Emphorius to what they call the forbidden realms beyond the sky. They know of the Skull of Strife. During that grand yet brutal war waged in the name of the erudition, the genius's legacy was abandoned and strewn across the cosmos. The scepter is a macrocosmic computational array beyond mortal comprehension, made to emulate the Aeon's thoughts. It became part of the Aeon's cognition at birth, scattered throughout the cosmos. These arrays act as celestial body neurons for Nous. But regrettably, as everyone knows, the erudition forsook them all. What nobody knows is that, though forgotten, they never stopped seeking the divine answer. A question that survived war and disaster, something of the greatest minds, including both mechanical emperors. Now we come to the real truth for Emphorius. What if hypothetically a scepter found the answer to the prime mover of life? If through endless solitary extrapolations in the cosmic holds, the one deemed as a failure by the Aeon of erudition found proof through the ages, what would happen? Perhaps the answer is simpler than you'd think. From a perishing neuron, it evolved into true life, reborn through the gaze of another Aeon. This is a tale from the distant past, unknown to all, not even unheard by the greatest geniuses. Now let's leave the scepter story here, returning to where we began. What is the prime mover of life? Actually, you know the answer.
You know the answer better than you realize. It's been by your side, accompanying you throughout this long journey.
What, Mem?
Right now, it awaits you ahead in that brave new world, beyond the end of Genesis.
Oh boy. Act 1, Departure.
Take this wish with you. Be the one who begins it all. As the prophecy foretold, you will bear the blazing sun until the pale dawn breaks.
I just really need to look it up really quick. Aiden Dawn. Huh. She's only credited for one game. It's Aiden Dawn, and then there's Hayden DeViao. They have very, very similar voices. Anyways, but here we go.
Continue onward, bearing this world upon your shoulders, until the Ashen Hero, the nameless deliverer, ushers in the dawn.
Such an odd dream. Strange. Like I've dreamed this before, but it all slips away when I wake. Only a voice remains. Who was that? What? Ah, it's you. Whoops, I fell asleep there. What a strange dream I had. It's gone now, though. But look, perfect sunshine. The day is still young. Let's go find Cyrene, partner. We promised to be there for her oracle card reading today. It's right about time. Looking at you, someone's still half asleep. Tell you what, catch some fresh air first. I'll hang around here.
Interesting.
Oh, beautiful, isn't it? This is Aedes, Elysiae, home of the nameless hero who carried Kephales's core flame. When he was young and innocent, he had heroic dreams, imagining his wooden sword was forged of iron. Pretending the straw dummy propped up by a wooden pole was a giant with a single blood vessel running from spine to heel. Dreaming of slaying the giant and becoming a hero.
Thought it was young mind, the world was just a small village.
Sharp as ever. Indeed, these memories you witness are the first steps of his journey. These are his first memories. Rather than watching, why not join in?
Think of it as a fucking immersive theater. You for real, bro?
Become his lifelong closest friend, witnessing his hero's journey from the best seat in the house, as the nameless hero whose unwavering guidance shaped Phainon's destiny, yet whose name was never recorded in Amphorius's history.
Interesting.
Questions, questions.
He sounds like
Let's
a bro.
follow along and find out, shall we? Many mysteries lurk in this village beneath the veil of Evernight.
Time Titan.
Your questions will find answers as the story unfolds.
Interesting, interesting. I can't get there, can I? Well, oh, there probably aren't any chests in here, are there? Sad. Because I'm in like a challenge kind of place, so can't go that way. Yeah, I'm in like a challenge, so I can't go. There won't be any chests around here. There might be after I exit the challenge. So.
All awake now? Great.
Phainon, show me how to use a sword like you do.
Hey, Phainon! Where are you headed? No Cyrene today?
That's exactly where I'm going. Found you.
That...
Goodness, look at you rushing about. You've got the poor swing all startled. Hmm? I knew it was you.
Something wrong? What do you see?
Nothing, don't worry about it.
Nothing much. Just suddenly felt a strange connection. Look at you, leaves in your hair. Were you sleeping in a tree again? Or was it the wheat fields this time? At least brush yourself off before wandering around.
Come on, I'm not a kid anymore. You're the only one who still treats me like one.
Sure. You may have the height advantage, But when it comes to maturity, I'm leagues ahead of you. Still fantasizing about being in heroic adventures and imagining yourself as one of the characters? That's the kind of thing kids do, not grown-ups. Don't you agree? And since you're playing along with his antics, who are you pretending to be today?
Today, she's going with Invincible Galactic Baseballer.
Switching roles again? What happened to being the valiant hero from a distant shore who made that solemn pact to learn the sword?
Hey, no, I'm the one with the baseball
Speaking of which,
bat.
what about those oracle cards? We haven't done divination in forever. Why the sudden interest?
I was just about to tell you. Earlier, while napping on the swing, I had the strangest dream. There was this mysterious voice in my dream, calling out for something.
Wait, you had that dream too?
Yes, you too? That would explain this lingering sense of unease. Which made me think of those old oracle cards I used to play with as a kid. Though the Ornyx prophecies were always hit or miss.
Yeah, all the kids would get so excited drawing cards like ruler or warrior, but throw fits over devil or drunkard and demand a redo. If you just redo it when you don't like the result, what's the point of divination?
The blessing of childhood. Believing the gods might not notice our little corner of Aedes Elysiae, willing to let our small deceits slide. Still, fate is absolute. After all, we never really know just how far into the future the prophecy extends.
Anyway, let's go to our old secret base and look for those oracle cards. Now, where did we hide those?
I can think of a few spots. Let's go check it out. In a village this size, I bet all our childhood treasures are exactly where we hid them.
Mm-hmm. Time must be keeping them safe for us.
The weather's great today. Have fun!
In the sunlit barn, amid the scent.
I don't need to hear your voice.
This little soldier? After all these years! Hey, this is the one Mrs. Pythias confiscated. Finally back in my hands.
Phainon, Cyrene.
Oh, it's
Where are
Pythias.
you two headed?
Speak of the devil. Mrs. Pythias, is school out already?
No classes today. This morning, I used fallen leaves for a reading, seeking Ornyx's wisdom. They warned of potential injuries, so I gave everyone a holiday. Besides, it's harvest season. There's plenty of other work to be done, even without classes.
With you being our only teacher in Aedes Elysiae, you must be working so hard.
Anything for my students. I don't mind the work. When you travel far from here, you must visit the Grove of Epiphany for me, to see what a true haven of wisdom looks like. By the way, what are you looking for in here? You've been searching quite thoroughly.
Thank you, my friend. Time to take our soldier home.
All right then, I should be going. It might rain tonight, so don't stay out too late.
So this is where the wooden figurine you carved during class ended up. And here I thought I knew all your hiding spots.
To be honest, I'd forgotten all about it
In the
myself.
fucking barn?
It's mine! I caught it fair and square!
You did not! It's mine!
Phainon! Cyrene! Come quick! Look at this huge bottle I just caught!
Bottle.
Give it here! My rod, my catch! I only let you borrow it, remember?
What's got you two so worked up? Here, show me.
Oh, Phainon Shadow Drift Bottle. Here we go. Got some reading. A handwritten letter sealed in the glass vial. On the wheatgrass stitched paper, the handwriting blurs with the edges softened by seeping water. Dear stranger who finds this drift bottle in the future, it's currently the month of fortune, the final month of the year. Everyone in the village says if you do something tied to fortune on the last day of this month, you might be blessed with unexpected good luck. So I decided to write this letter and cast it into the sea, just like the currents decide where it goes. I want to share a little about our village and my dream. The little village is called Aedes, Elysiae. Have you ever heard of it? Let me tell you a bit about it. We've got a golden wheat field. We've got golden wheat fields that ripple like the sea, and tall, tall trees that shed their leaves. Right in the center of the village stands a statue of Onyx. At the end of each year, the village gathers to celebrate the winter solstice. We leave offerings at the statue, roast grape pies, herb-fried fish, goat's milk, all kinds of tasty food. Last year, I sneaked some malt candy and ended up with a tooth ripped straight out. Mom and Dad said if you throw a lost tooth under a tree or bury it beneath a rock, a new one will grow back, just like a seedling sprouting from the soil. I remember searching and searching, pushing through the tangled grass behind our courtyard, until I found this mysterious hole. I tossed the tooth inside, cupped my hands like a horn, and yelled, "Hey, come out!" Nothing happened. When I'm back this year, the hole was gone. Weird, right? You think I'm being childish, do you? You don't think I'm being childish, do you? I'm not like Cyrene. She can already host the festival, and she's great at telling the future with oracle cards. Oracle cards. They say the card you draw shows what kind of person you'll become. Last time I drew the Deliverer. Everyone went, wow. People really like the Deliverer, but I'd rather be a Wanderer or a Scholar. Well, being a Deliverer sounds really amazing, but it also means carrying a really, really heavy burden. I'm not that amazing, so I can't be the Deliverer. Few in Aedes Elysiae ever journey far. I don't hear much about the outside world. All I know is there are all kinds of city-states out there, and lots of great heroes. The bad part is, they're always at wars. I don't like wars. If the world were more like our village, where everyone knows each other and works together, harvesting grain, herding sheep, why would we even need a Deliverer? But Mrs. Pythias and Uncle Galba both say that one day, when I'm a little older, I should go see the world for myself. If I could go anywhere, I'd visit the mighty Cashroom Cream Nose. Find the greatest craftsmen and ask them to forge me a sword. With that sword, I'd protect our little village. I want no part in wars. Right now, I don't even have a sword of my own, just a stick and a hoe. Oh, and by then I hope the outside world no longer needs a Deliverer. That would be the best thing ever. So that's my home, and that's my dream. What about you? What's your home like? What do you dream of? You could write it down too, toss it into the sea, and let the tides carry it to the next stop. Whibs, just realized this letter has misspellings, just like my essays in Mrs. Pythias's class. Please don't let her be the one who finds this, or I'm totally getting points docked in detention.
Wait a second. This is my old wish in a bottle. How did it end up here?
Ooh, I wanna see. What did little Phainon wish for?
Not happening. This stays sealed.
Tiso, Livia, dinner's ready.
Oh, coming, Mom!
Finally, I'm starving. See you later.
You know what's funny? I really thought tossing that bottle into the sea would carry our wishes beyond Aedes Elysiae. Maybe even bring something back to us. Never thought the waves would end up pushing it back ashore. Kind of disappointing, isn't it?
No sign of the oracle cards. Let's see. Ah, there's one place we haven't checked yet.
Well, those were the days. We'd always meet either by that statue in the village or right here.
Right? And I remember you never used the front door when you wanted me to come play. You always climbed over the wall. You were such mischief makers. Just like a certain someone who has a habit of showing up unexpectedly. Right? I bet she said something clever just now.
Hey, I was just copying those storybook heroes. They never take the beaten path.
Still, it's embarrassing. I've been the only one here for a while, and I haven't kept up with the cleaning. With so many spots to check, where should we even start? Leaves have taken over the courtyard.
I know. We wouldn't want your clothes getting dirty. Leave the dirty work to me.
That's not what I meant at all.
All right, let's split up. I'll handle the yard. You check the upper floor.
I wonder what the view's like from up there. Worth checking out?
The girl before you carries an air.
Why are you narrating like
but
this?
wonder.
There's some kind of mental connection.
The view here hasn't changed a bit. You know, besides the swing under the big tree, this has to be my favorite spot in all of Aedes, Elysiae. You can't help but want to hum one of those old songs we used to sing. Why do leaves and branches grow? Which way does the wind blow? They always said I'd become the next priest of time, just because I heard prophecies as a child. But here's the thing. The more divinations I do, the more doubt creeps in. I want to believe the prophecies, but actually leaving Aedes, Elysiae. Where will that waiting ship take us, I wonder?
Here they are, the oracle cards.
Guess reminiscing makes us take our time, doesn't it? There we go. Looks like the gods do listen to our thoughts.
Here it is. This is the box where we kept the cards.
But the cards are gone. Who could have taken them?
Huh? What's this underneath?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. Stamped paw print.
Hey, don't go changing the words.
I see now. Those sneaky little ones. So that's what they've been up to.
Ah, the ones from Membrance Maze, you mean?
Yep. Let's head to the back of the courtyard.
The entrance should be around here somewhere.
Right here. The path to the maze is hidden under all these weeds. It's been too long since we visited the fairies.
did you forget? We used to visit them all the time when we were little. All right, let's do this. These weeds need to go. Pretty sure this is it? Should be this way. There it is! The entrance! That hollow in the tree.
Once you get through the tight squeeze in the hollow,
Doesn't
you'll
look that
reach their
tight.
dwelling, the Membrance Maze.
I wonder if I can still squeeze through there.
Doesn't look that hard.
Maybe worry more about whether the fairies will let you in. After all, the Membrance Maze has an invitation-only rule. Only children with pure hearts are welcomed.
Trailblazer profile? What's that? Regardless, how about we try into the hollow first?
Just my Trailblazer profile should get me in, right?
After you, then.
What? Oh, sure, I'll go first.
So hasty, as always. Looks like it's just us now. Care to finish that chat? To be honest, from the moment I saw the cute note left by the fairies, my intuition became even more certain. Perhaps when we step into the maze again after all these years, the wheels of fate will finally start turning. What if I am? What would you do? Just
What a
kidding.
mischievous
Don't
face.
read too much into it. But you know what? Even if fate is set on its path, no matter where it steers the world, if we're together, there's nothing to worry about, right? So, if you're willing... Forget it. If the wheels do begin to turn, that's when I'll make my request.
I made it! Oh, that wasn't easy. I can't remember the last time I came here.
Wait a minute. Are you? Look who it is! Rini and Snowy!
It looks like meme.
Whoa! Look who's finally back, Memmy! Snowy, you've grown so tall and dashing. I couldn't even tell it was you at first.
We had to grow up. Sometime.
But look at Rini. She hasn't changed one bit. How fascinating.
Perhaps I'm like you, Rayleigh Mem. Just another fairy of the maze.
An organization? Hardly. They're not that organized. They didn't even have proper names before we came along. Dolimem, Rayleigh-mem, Mealy-mem, Folly-mem. I've missed these cute little troublemakers. We used to gather around the fire, singing and dancing, imagining all our future journeys. Without coming back here, those memories might have faded away entirely.
Oh, how good you, Snowy. You swore you wouldn't forget about us. But you were gone so long, you almost did.
Oh, he's just copying those bards from his stories, being all melodramatic. He couldn't forget about you all, even if he tried. Actually, we're here for the Oracle cards. Have you seen them?
Oh, the Oracle cards. Right. The chief asked us to get those.
Chief? You mean Dolimem? What do they need the cards for? If they want a reading, they could just ask me.
Oh, I'm not sure. But Chief specifically wanted to meet with you all.
Specifically,
Let's see. They should be... That's it! This way, everyone! Watch your step. The trunk's slippery. Chief, Reenie and Snowy have returned.
Why do leaves and branches grow? Which way does the wind blow? In Remembrance Maze depths we seek to find the answers future left behind. Welcome back, my dear children.
Whoa.
Right? Though Dolly-mem always says they're just songs, not poetry.
Oh, Chief, you haven't changed a bit. Still so full of life.
Oh, no need to fuss, my child. You haven't forgotten, have you? As long as our songs are sung, the children of the maze will live on. Just as our paths stay forever linked. Here, take it. I'm sorry I had to resort to such methods to bring you here.
Oh, it's the...
My book of oracle cards.
So she's
Thank you for keeping it
what I've
safe.
been writing this whole
You know, you can always just ask if you want me to divine something.
Still, bringing us here like this after so long. Is something wrong, Chief?
Yes. The Veil of Evernight whispers to us once more. It tells of a new fairy who will soon enter the maze. Indeed.
Wouldn't it be
every
hilarious
time
if
a
Cyrene
new
was
fairy
me?
arrives in the maze, it means that beyond the veil, in the vast lands, far from Aedes Elysiae, a great calamity is on the horizon.
Dolomim continues to explain in greater detail.
But if that's the case, our journey...
Will have to be cancelled. If disaster's coming, we should stay in Aedes Elysiae just to be safe.
We weren't planning to be gone for long. Just enough time to hone our abilities. Phainon would train in Castrum Kremnos,
Castrum
while I would seek the
Kremnos.
Fig Titan's blessing in Yanisopolis. Then we'd return to Aedes Elysiae to help keep our village safe.
It's okay. I can still practice my swordplay here. Some things you can learn on your own. Well, probably.
That's not very convincing. Here's a thought. Let's have Cyrene do a reading. If fate wishes to show us its path, we might find some peace of mind.
But what if we don't like what the cards tell us? Never thought of doing it that way before. Thanks, partner. We'll do it your way. Whatever the cards show, we'll face it together.
Ask with a true heart, and truth shall answer in kind. Close your eyes, and let's open the oracle card book together. Let your thoughts flow like stars drifting on the river, carried by fireflies and gentle winds. Your destinies flowing towards the same future. Now, shall we begin? Oh my! The cards are quite responsive today. Very well. Let's see what future the oracle cards wish to show us.
Jesus, there's too many.
The Deliverer. According to the tripartite prophecy,
This card means absolute harmony and perfection. In fact, it's the only oracle card without a dark side.
What, no divine whispers this time?
Oh, silly. This is simply the card you drew for yourself.
The sleepy village of
What the fuck?
Aedes, Elysiae.
In just one fleeting moment, we're welcomed an array of legendary figures: the Weaver, Gatekeeper, Ruler, Traveler, Servant, Healer, and Scholar. Their stories and wishes showed the village boy glimpses of a world larger than he'd ever imagined. They brought tales of raging battles, of cities crowned in holy light, and of wonders beyond his understanding, each story so far removed from his simple village life. Once these were just images on his friend's oracle cards, yet destiny now stares in resonance with the maze. Now they're right in front of one's eyes.
The Deliverer.
I don't want to hear Lygus' voice. He speaks too slowly.
My child. It seems you're destined to bear the wishes of many, to answer the world's call.
Bear their wishes?
Yes, just like Kefali,
Well, bearing tide.
standing eternal atop the mountain.
My parents... They only wished for me to grow up, well, to help around the village, stay out of trouble. Mrs. Pythias wished for more books in her little schoolhouse, wanted us to all learn and grow. And little Piso, he wants to grow up strong like his father, to become a hunter. Is that my purpose?
Pissant.
To fulfill their wishes?
Perhaps. For a true deliverer, such wishes are but droplets in an ocean. After all, Kefali bears the weight of the entire world.
Right. How could any human possibly measure up to a Titan?
I wonder too. Perhaps...
What's this?
What you see are futures written in the cards. Or rather, the people you'll meet on your journey.
Is that Annexa?
Sometimes, fate can
Mighty.
guide us when we're lost. Let's consult fate itself. Maybe then we'll know why we must take this path. And learn just how many burdens one must bear to become a true deliverer.
The Traveler, Servant, and Healer.
Well, if it isn't our little deliverer. My wish. Just let me wine and dine and soak up the sun for another millennium or two. I mean, what's the point of dying rich if you never lived rich? Right, Princess Homebuddy?
Cypher, that's not how I see it. My one wish is to find that missing piece in my life. To feel someone's embrace once more. That warmth. I've felt it before, and it's my dearest memory. And speaking of riches, for someone with all those treasures behind your divine power, you've led a pretty cheap life.
Ouch! Where did that come from? Right for the jugular, huh? What about our friend from the Grove?
My wish came true before I touched the sky. I transformed my healing power into gentle sunlight, distributing it equally to every life I cherished and loved.
You two are so selfless, aren't you? No surprise Aglaya wanted you for the flame chase journey. You know what? I did have one wild dream. To know what it feels like being born a noble lady, drowning in riches. Just think, if I traded places with that seamstress, me in the mansion, her on the streets. I'd like to see if she'd still become the gold weaver then. Maybe I'd even take her place.
Is Cypher's character bugged? Her leotard just kinda disappeared. Okay.
I can't disagree with you. These wishes aren't weights to bear. They're like those candy wrappers the Aedes Elysiae children love, shining even brighter when bathed in sunlight. Warm embrace, equal healing, and perhaps living free. They're all wishing for a kinder world in their own way.
I'm just gonna skip this one, I think. Oh, it even gives me a story summary! Hey, that makes things easier for me. The scholar declined to voice a wish, claiming his great work was complete, what remained was for the deliverer to carry out its proof. After the era over, the scholar shall rise as a new titan. And I'll skip yours as well. The ruler, having weathered countless deaths, still could not withstand the Flame Reaver's blade driven into his back. His final wish, a duel face-to-face with the Flame Reaver, to cleave that pitch-black mask with his own hands.
Personal
We'll watch this
wishes. I have none. Only the Era Nuva matters. The world's rebirth. Yet, if I am to weave a new era, then it may be one where kindness and her cleaners shall never tread. These crueling parasites have no place in Akama, especially not under the deceitful claim of human rule.
That noble lady, the way she speaks, it's like ice in my veins. Huh. Not exactly the warmth I'd expect from someone selfless.
Teacher, perhaps you could share your wishes with us?
Oh, Snowy. You want to know about our wishes now? I wish to meet Trian again, in the sea of flowers where the west wind ends. And Aggie, I want to see you shed that golden thread cocoon around your heart. Just once more. Smile at us again like that bright-eyed girl in white who stood before the Yanisopolis temple. Finally, I pray that the footsteps of lost souls no longer wander aimlessly. Instead, replaced by the bright songs of prayer. Are we wishing for too much? Well, let's say these 3 wishes represent Trian and Trinan too.
Those wishes are truly wonderful. They even stir something deep inside me.
Then we can rest easy, because only you can make these wishes come true.
Only me?
Yes.
Mark these words, Snowy. See you tomorrow.
So tell me, has the uncertainty in your heart begun to fade?
So many faces in my future. So many wishes. Still,
Wait, hold on, I just want to taste something.
Why would fate...
Okay, it's still short.
They choose to show us this path.
We're gonna watch through
What's
this one anyway.
weighing on your mind?
Didn't you say disaster would strike Amphorius? If so, shouldn't Cyrene and I stay in Aedes Elysiae? How could we possibly meet all these people? That's wonderfully optimistic. I like it. Cyrene, may I have that deliverer card?
Of course. But why?
Although those voices, visages, and wishes may seem far away now, I can't ignore the sense that something is calling me, bidding me to take a hold of it. Maybe its true weight can only be known once it's in my grasp.
In that case, accept this gift. Oracle cards carrying time's wisdom, blessed by Orynyx. May they journey with you, become your memories, and spark rippling waves of change in times to come.
I'll hold these words close to my heart. But now that I'm holding them, they don't seem all that different from ordinary playing cards.
Dude, whoa.
What? What's happening?
That was crazy, the screen shook.
Everyone, we've got big trouble, Mimi! Burning, smoke everywhere. It's all coming from beyond the maze.
What's going on?
Shit.
It's here. The seeds of disaster have already taken hold. Sooner than we had foreseen.
Shit.
This time, not even the veil of Evernight can shield us.
You mean Aedes Elysiae will be swept up in the prophesized catastrophe?
I'm afraid so.
Oh, shit.
My children, take shelter in the Membrance Maze. One step outside, and this horror will consume you both.
But my parents...
And me.
The whole
'Cause,
village.
you know, but no one cares about me.
Are we facing the three titans of calamity?
This is beyond any Titan, beyond any danger you could overcome with strategy alone. It's an unspeakable horror that twists all life into abominations that never bleed nor cry. Even Titans fall to its corruption, burning from within until only empty shells remain, knowing only death and destruction. The Black Tide. That's what this calamity truly is. It consumes all in its path, sparing none but the Membrance Maze.
Not even Titans can...
Yes. So please, don't leave this forgotten realm the gods abandoned. You are the first to uncover our presence, and the only two who can enter the maze.
3? Question mark?
We don't wish
I'm here.
for you to throw your
Guys.
lives away.
Guys, I'm here.
We...
There's 3 of us.
Phainon, what path do we take?
There's 3 of us, not just 2.
I learned the sword to protect those close to me. If I run now, I'll never be worthy of lifting a blade again.
Then we know what we must do.
We must go out there like
Indeed.
idiots and
Our friend is right. We must take action. Forgive me, Chief, but Aedes Elysiae needs us. And as her child, I must act.
Very well. Make sure you protect yourselves.
Yes, Dolly meme.
With me, Cyrene. Join us, my friend. Even without a sword, I'll take a rake. Even with the roughest steel, I'll keep our home safe.
Deliverer. The card's truth extends beyond its mere literal meaning. There's another hidden layer within. Not someone perfect from the start, standing high above, casting merciful gazes upon the world.
I wonder if this has changed. It has changed. Oh, Lagus. The black tide has come to Elysiae. Yes, okay.
But one who starts small, from a humble village, expanding their world within step by step, learning to save others as they grow. When we were little, I told him I wished this world would never need a deliverer. Now that wish has shattered. Yet I'm glad he's chosen to walk this path. And all of this happened because you believed in him, friend. Shall we? It's only when you're by our side that Phainon and I... that our hearts find their courage. I know you're watching us right now. Aren't you, great hero from the future?
Oh, such cruel. Follow their path.
Just hit spoil the story.
Watch this then
see how everything began. I don't have any interest in seeing your face, bro, Lagus.
A sun red as blood. We feel in that moment.
Well, it's still at the end. Well, it felt like the end of existence.
These creatures, they're everywhere. Someone, anyone, where are you?
What the fuck?
It can't be. You. Are you talking to me?
Yes.
No. That ribbon. Olivia. No. I should have known.
Save us. Save us.
Please. No.
I just killed a child.
Stop. Please stop. Olivia, I'm so sorry. And these monsters, they're all... Why? Why is this happening?
When the black tide arrived, we've
Fuck
in
off.
far off future, and
No
when
way.
dawn his home.
Stop spoiling
his
the story.
feet He wandered, yet he did not. Those words.
Protect those.
The words.
That's
Fuck
what
off,
it
Lagus.
means. To be ordinary and choose to be more.
Onward he
Yet losses are a constant on the flame chase journey, where life too seems as small as a speck of dust. Only
Why
one
is
who
that Goliath
treats the
speaking to
world
me?
as their teacher can bear its eventual destiny. Are you prepared for such teachings?
The voice with
No matter. My existence is of no consequence.
When the gold weaver no one saw had coming, not the world, and there, at
Not the ones who
last,
would walk his path right beside him. Act 2. Trial.
This is the abyss of fate. Hold on. Phainon's here too? And is that Mighty and Trinan?
And now, back to...
They're evacuating the temple. Are you insane?
Calm yourself.
Oh. Lygus is the only one that speaks. I don't care if Lygus is the only one that speaks.
Is this your idea of an honorable duel?
Yeah.
Bloodshed isn't the way. We and Aggie don't want to see Chrysoceres turn on each other. True warriors know when to sheathe their blades. The impartial Talantan shall oversee this duel. You need only place your offerings upon their scales. Something that has more weight than the fate of the world.
Which means only those who understand the world's weight are worthy to carry it. Is this how you plan to test our convictions? Well, Kremnoan, looks like you won't be able to punch your way through this one.
It makes no difference. One last chance, new recruit. Walk away, and I'll spare your life. Otherwise, come and face me. I'll give you a warrior's death.
Hard to imagine they once clashed like this.
Holy Maiden, I can't help but feel like a pawn that has stumbled into some greater political game.
Every hero was once a child, and every child must grow.
That's so. I don't even know why I'm standing here right now. Look at me. Just a common soldier. Since swordsmanship won't decide the winner, Lady Goldweaver should be here instead. My devotion to the Holy City could never compare to hers.
What if we told you this duel isn't about winning or losing, but rather in the choice you make?
Are you saying that Lady Goldweaver is testing me?
Every Chrysocer is indispensable to the Flame Chase journey. And you and the Crown Prince of Kremnos are both a part of the prophecy. What the duel marks is not an ending, but a beginning. So, listen to your heart. We wish only to hear your answer.
True enough. The voice within has never failed me. It doesn't matter what the result is. I'll give it everything I have.
Spoken like a Chrysocer. Now go, Phainon. Your journey has only just begun.
That's right, comrade. It's time for us to teach that proud prince a lesson together. Now that's what I like to hear. Still, on the topic of the Temple of the Three Fates, here we are, at the Temple of the Time Titan. And I don't even know how Cyrene's studies are progressing. We haven't really had much contact since I set out. Still, I hope she's doing well. Anyway, let's go, comrade. It's not every day you get a chance to see Talantan's scales of justice.
What's going on? Did he just say Cyrene's studying here? But how is that possible? Wasn't she? Of course, Lygus disappears right when I need answers. Forget it. I need to catch up with Phainon first.
Amazing.
Jesus, okay.
Talantan may have fallen, but their scales remain true to their purpose.
I hope you still remember your purpose, new recruit.
You seem awfully confident, Kremnoan. Let's see how you define the idea of weight.
For your information, in Castrum Kremnos, the punishment for profaning a duel with such crooked words is impalement. But as we're in foreign lands, I'll indulge you. The signet of Kremnos, the crown jewel of our people. That's my choice.
A ring. Not just any ornament, I'd wager. What's the story behind this little treasure?
Don't push your luck. Think I'd pour my heart out to you? Just know that Kremnos' 1,000 years of glory could bring a titan to its knees. Let alone a nobody like you.
So to him, glory and his people outweigh the entire world.
And the very destiny that Mighty himself will eventually shoulder.
Interesting. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, that is going to be with this episode of... Pause and save.
Oh, there's something fun over there! Come on, let's go!
Yes, that is going to be with this episode of Honkai Star Rail comes to a close. Now, I hope you did enjoy this one. I know I am enjoying it so far. Tomorrow's episode will be longer, so don't you worry. But until then, I'll see you in the next video. Bye.